Hello all, and welcome back to an Off the Cut series. Yes, I know it's been a while. I thought I'd give you a little bit of info about the aqueduct and tunnel before we start. Well, the tunnel was built by William Jessup and Thomas Telford, and it's about 421 metres long, or 460 yards. It opened in 1801, around about the same time as the aqueduct did, also in 1801. Both started construction in about 1796. The aqueduct is 710 feet long, 220 metres. It's about 70 feet above the valley floor, which is around 21 metres. Anyway, let's go and have a bit more, and we'll get some information as we go around. And we'll go underneath the aqueduct and take a look from the valley floor. As I walk along the bank of the river here, I'm actually walking in England. This field is in England, but the border comes through the archway you can see to the left of the aqueduct there, and then goes all up around the side of this field, but the border comes through basically the centre of where the train is now. Let's just have a quick pan across these absolutely wonderful structures that were built over 200 years ago. They're just stunning, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. I've now walked a little closer, and we'll have another little pan across, and a little bit more detail we can see. This, remember, was built or opened in 1801, and it is absolutely wonderful. As you can see, I am now almost standing underneath this absolutely wonderful aqueduct. It's extremely impressive. Let's get even closer. As we take a look back across the valley floor at the aqueduct and viaduct, so I can reminisce in its beauty. We'll also have a quick look here at the river as well. So it's time to leave the valley floor, and we've got to walk up along this fairly busy road, back up past the bridge inn, and on up to Chirk Bank where I'm moored. So here we go. Very narrow little footpath here. We'll have a quick look back over at the river. You can see the amount of debris which gets washed down there, trees, when obviously it must flood at times, or at least run in a torrent. We're heading back up past the bridge inn. We're going to look, once we get back up onto Chirk Bank, back up over the aqueduct and towards Chirk. Let's see if we can go and find anything of interest in Chirk itself. So here we go. There's no footpath here as we walk back up the hill past the bridge inn. You can see there, so food. So we're going to have to walk up through here and mind the cars, of course. And looking back as we walk back up the hill with the bridge inn in the foreground and the aqueduct and viaduct in the background. Well, I'm nearly back up to the top of the hill now. It's quite a steep climb, you know. But, you know, for an old man, I get around still. I do enjoy a little bit of walking here and there. Well, we're going to go and have a walk in a moment back up over the aqueduct, as promised. You'll be out of breath here, can't you? I'm more just over here. Any for the guy. I have featured this also in a previous video. There was some different footage. I was on the boat at that point in time. My boat is moored just to the left of me here. Anyway, let's get on with this walk. Well, as I said, my boat is moored just to the left of this bridge, while we're going to walk to the right and go and walk back over Chirk Aqueduct. So I'm now back at the aqueduct, as one can see. So let's go and have a little bit of an explore around and see what's going on here. This is going to be a photo stream I'm going to use here, simply because it was very, very windy and the GoPro recording was absolutely awful. So I'm going to just use a photo stream. I think it'll show you what's around and what's about just as well. Look at that for a view. Don't look now, but it's a long way down. Well, here goes. You know I don't like heights. At least this one's not as tall as the Pontcysyllte Aqueduct. I'll get the pronunciation right one day. Well, as I near the other side, we now have the sign for the tunnel. Now we're in Wales. There's a quick look back across the aqueduct. So here we have Chirk Tunnel. Let's go and take a closer look. As you can see, there's a boat coming in the other end. And here we have that boat coming out of the tunnel. There's a quick look up above the tunnel. Let's go and take a walk up there and see what it's all about. I've now climbed up onto the top of the tunnel, onto the grass area here and these wonderful flowers as we look down through the flowers at the aqueduct. Let's walk down the grass slope now to the wall and look over the top of the tunnel. As we look over the top of the tunnel, we see boats moving around and a great shot of the aqueduct. Well, if you take one look at this building, you would not have realised it was a police station, would you? What a wonderful building for a police station. I'm going to end this video where we started off, and that is looking from the top of the tunnel across the aqueduct. Rather a nice view, isn't it? I think I wouldn't get fed up with that at all. Well, I must thank everybody, of course, for watching, everybody for subscribing, and a special thank you to my Patreon and PayPal supporters. Your support goes a long way to keep these videos coming. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the old bell notification button. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video, which should be around noon on a Saturday and 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. That is, of course, assuming I have the internet connection to make the upload. Don't forget to leave comments. I love reading your comments and I answer them all. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. That helps the YouTube algorithm greatly. That just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.